first trailer for Black Panther Wakanda Forever has dropped. This is a movie I'm very nervous about because they were dealt such a bad hand. I don't know what to expect at all from this trailer. Let's do this.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Hey, little darling, don't shed no tear. No woman, no cry. Good friends we have and good friends we've lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say.
Alrighty, real quick before I let you know what I thought about the trailer, go ahead and join me down below in the comment section. What did you think about our first look at Black Panther Wakanda Forever? Now, to state the obvious, they were dealt about as bad of a hand as you could get when it comes to making this film, with the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman, compounded by COVID, Corona, everything. I mean, it was just like a 1-2 punch of just a terrible set of circumstances while trying to make this movie. And I still don't know what to make of where they're taking it. The trailer itself doesn't really give away much about the plot. Pretty clearly that it has a very somber tone, and you have the Queen screaming about my entire family is dead. And so it has a very heavy tone to everything that they're going for, with the weight of loss and tragedy. And they wanted that to be both in the production, real life events, as well as apparently the plot of the film. And you get lots of new imagery of, clearly it's a very water-based film. Namor's in the film. We get our first looks at him. But specifics as to the plot, what actually has happened, what's taking place, and what their answer is with who's Black Panther, how this is going to play out, doesn't really answer any of those questions. A lot of the same exact questions that I had before this trailer, I still kind of have, while getting a vibe for the tone they're going for, the emotion they want to communicate, but don't have a much more in terms of specific plots and answers to the questions of what exactly is this film going to be. I greatly appreciated that it's not a joke fest, where so much of the MCU recently has felt like joke fest. And maybe that's overstated a little bit because it's just Thor Love and Thunder and then She-Hulk are the two joke fests. This one's not joke fest, and so then that's much appreciated. Certainly in light of the context of what this film is, what it represents, history of production, what it's going to have to mean for the characters. It would seem wildly inappropriate for it to be a joke fest, and I'm glad there wasn't a hint of that. Just reverence, respect, and a heavy, heavy tone. But it's tough to comment on a little bit because you get big sweeping images. You get the scope and size of it, teases of the ocean, pregnancy, newborn, child, who will rule on the throne. You get a few big shots of action. But what does all of it mean? What's the context for each of them? What's the context of T'Challa passing? What is happening here, and who's in that final shot? Who's in the suit? What exactly is going on there? I don't really know. It doesn't really tell us too much. So, on the one hand, I appreciate it when a trailer doesn't give me too much. It doesn't give everything away. This is an example of a movie where more information would be very helpful, because they were dealt such a bad hand, because there's so many legitimate questions how you continue on. So I kind of wish this one did give me a little bit more. At the same time, it's tough to not have a big emotional reaction to a continuation of this story in light of how much this movie, this character meant to so many people, combined with the real life tragic events. There's just a lot that comes with that. And you felt that in this trailer, and I appreciate that that's what they went for with the trailer. But I wish we did get a few more answers to some questions. Let me know what you thought down below. I've been doing a bunch of coverage of other Comic-Con trailers over the weekend, and I'll have more coverage over the coming days as well, since they announced a whole lot in that Marvel panel. There is a whole lot to unpack there. Let me know what you thought down below. Check out some of these other videos over here. Keep talking movies and TV too much. Bye-bye.